Welcome back to SHOWFUBI. Today we're going to show you something that Jack brought in.
Kaiju Big Battel Skydeveler.
Here on SHOWFUBI, we like to talk about soft vinyl, and today Jack brought in something that is his favorite.
Yeah, it's actually the second Kaiju Sofubi I ever picked up.
And this character is?
This is Skydeveler in a Valentine's pink variant by Kaiju Big Battel, a wrestling group.
But actually, if you're around our age, you might have seen it on television, on MTV, and it was basically what Jack described, but they also have live performances.
Yeah, it's like, if you love the disbelief of wrestling, watching Kaiju Big Battel is just purely emphasizing the disbelief, because you're watching these guys in kaiju costumes with tiny display sets of buildings, and it's just like the crowd goes wild. It's just amazing. I recommend anyone to check it out to see if it's coming in your area and watch it. So this is Skydeveler, one of the more classic, well-known characters back in the day. Its original color is actually blue.
I've definitely seen blue, but if you look in the foot stamp, as far as production goes, this is made by Marmot, and from 2007, and it was made in Japan, so it is definitely a Sofubi.
Yeah, so like if anyone doesn't know, Marmot back in the day did a lot of
Godzilla,
Ultraman, all sorts of old school Japanese kaijus and tokusatsu figures.
And this character though, where did you end up getting this?
I got this actually at a wrestling match, one of the ones that they had in Queens. So if you guys ever do go to a show, check out their merch table, see if they have any of these. I think I got it for about $50. It's a good souvenir to have, also a good collector's item.
What about people who, one, might not have one of these to go to in their area? Is there anywhere else that they can get one of these?
The amazing thing is you can go to their website, which they own the domain kaiju.com.
That's pretty amazing.
And you can go into their shop under the mall section, I believe it's where it's categorized under. But they also have this. There's you can also get like 2 or 3 other characters that they have in different colorways. I just particularly like Skydeveler because he's a classic, just reminiscent of back in the day when he was on MTV.
Yeah. So back in the day he was on MTV. Is he not around anymore?
As far as I know, no. Which is also another thing. I think if you go to their store and their merch table, they have a thing called Kaiju Meat, which I believe that it's the costumes of the retired kaiju that they chop up and vacuum seal.
So it's sold as if it was kaiju meat.
Yeah, as if it was the kaiju meat of that actual kaiju, because they're dead. They're no longer there. So
this means that this character, if this is true, he will no longer appear in a live setting?
Not that I know of, unless someone can actually handcraft that costume again, because I think they just make one-offs of all the costumes.
Speaking of costumes, our buddy Matt Dowdy, creator of Glyos, he has his character Faden, and Faden participated in a Kaiju Big Battel.
Yeah, that was actually my whole introduction to the connection of Dowdy and Kaiju Big Battel, because I saw a match with Faden in it, and this was actually, I believe, a year ago, and in my brain I was like, what is Faden doing there? Like, how is this possible? So I asked Jesse, and Jesse told me, oh yeah, there's a connection with Dowdy with them, and from talking to it, his sister actually wore a couple of costumes back in the day. Wow. So I wonder if Faden's retired. If not, then that means the suit might still exist. Yeah. Well, that still was only a year ago, so. Oh, there you go. Maybe we should get some Nights of the Slice on some Kaiju Big Battel. Hey, I mean, you fit in the suit, so maybe it's your entry into Kaiju Big Battel. It's like your dream come true. To go up against a kaiju in a ring and just smash buildings. Well, Jack, I freaking love this. I am so happy that you brought it on the show. It makes me want to get one because I just love, particularly this one, the Valentine's Day colorway, because I'm a sucker for pink vinyl. There's something about the articulation too. Yeah, it's great. Like, it has like 5 points of articulation, and they all move very well, and I just think it's a classic looking kaiju vinyl that would sit perfectly with your Godzilla or any of the villains or Voltan or any of
the tokusatsu genre, and yeah, and it's a good size. And you said this is only $50, which I think is actually on the cheap side, especially for a marmot.
Yeah,
something this big. Yeah,
that's another thing from going after visiting Dowdy, seeing that there are all these other colorways that I never knew existed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they don't carry those anymore.
Got it.
But it's just amazing to see like the connection of how the world has cycled around with something I was a fan of as a kid, and then from joining Toy Pizza and then meeting Matt Dowdy and seeing how it full circled into back to Kaiju Big Battel.
Yeah, that's actually quite an amazing 6 degrees, if you will. Just like going from something that you used to watch on television to knowing someone that had some sort of involvement with the show that you used to watch.
Yeah.
And you have a piece to kind of just tie it all together. Sky Dabbler's awesome. If you're interested at all in Kaiju Big Battel, check it out in the link in the description below. And maybe on the site they still have a few soft vinyl pieces left for you to buy.
Yeah, definitely. Go check them out. And like I said, if you see any of their tour dates, really go check them out. If you're a fan of wrestling, if you're a fan of kaiju, it's the best experience you can have.
Okay. Maybe we'll go together when they come around town.
Yeah.
And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon so you'll be notified on whenever we upload a video of Soft Boy.
With me, the softest boy.
The softest boy. And until next time,
Pizza out.